All right, today we're diving into one of the most mind-bending ideas in all of science. It's a way to grade entire civilizations, not on a curve, but on a cosmic scale. This is the Kardashev Scale, and believe me, it's a profound way of looking at our own future. Just imagine for a second, a civilization so advanced it could command every single joule of energy its homeworld has to offer. Okay, now let's kick it up a notch. Think about capturing not just a planet's energy, but the total blistering output of an entire star. And for the final, incredible leap, what if a civilization could tap into the power of billions of stars at once, wielding the energy of an entire galaxy? This isn't just science fiction, It's a real theoretical framework for what could be possible.
So, how do you even begin to measure that kind of progress?
Well, it turns out one astronomer came up with a surprisingly simple and elegant way to do it. Let's rewind to 1964. A Soviet astronomer, Nikolai Kardashev, was on the hunt for signs of intelligent life out there in the cosmos. But he had a problem. How would he even classify what he might find? And his idea? It was brilliant. It's called the Kardashev Scale, and it doesn't care about social progress or cool gadgets. It measures just one thing: energy. The more energy a civilization can harness and control, the more advanced it is. Simple as that. So let's start with the first major milestone on this cosmic report card. This is achieving Type 1 status, or becoming a truly planetary civilization. Now, a Type 1 civilization isn't just using all the solar or wind and geothermal power it can get. No, we're talking about mastering the planet's systems entirely. This gives them the theoretical ability to influence global systems, like, say, controlling the weather or even preventing earthquakes. To put a number on it, that's about 10 quadrillion watts of power being used continuously. That is an almost unimaginable amount of energy at your fingertips. And to put that into perspective, look at this. You see that tiny little bar on the left? Yeah, that's us, all of humanity, today, using about 10 trillion watts. The bar for a Type 1 civilization is 1,000 times taller. We've got a long, long way to go. So where does that actually put us on this grand scale? Well, right now, physicists like the famous Michio Kaku classify us as a Type 0.7 civilization. We've started tapping into our planet's power for sure, but we are nowhere near mastering it. Okay, so if Type 1 is mastering a planet, what's next? That would be Type 2, mastering a star. And trust me, the leap in power here is just monumental. How could any civilization possibly pull this off? Well, one famous idea is the Dyson sphere. It's a vast megastructure, probably a huge swarm of solar collectors that would completely surround a star to capture every last bit of its energy. We're talking about near unlimited power. I mean, think about the capabilities of a Type 2 civilization. Complete control over its solar system, interplanetary travel as common as a bus ride, all with technologies we can't even dream of. To our Type 0.7 minds, it would be completely indistinguishable from magic. And now for the final step on Kardashev's original scale. If Type 2 civilizations are the masters of stars, then Type 3 civilizations, they are nothing short of galactic gods. This comparison really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? A Type 3 civilization isn't just traveling between stars, it's colonizing and harnessing the energy of billions of them. They wouldn't just manipulate a few planets, they could literally reshape entire star systems or even galaxies. A Type 3 civilization would be so advanced, it could manipulate the most fundamental forces of the universe, warping space-time, harnessing energy from black holes. To us, their power would be truly, truly godlike. So, of course, this begs the question, are they out there? Organizations like the SETI Institute have been scanning the skies for decades, looking for the telltale energy signatures of these super advanced civilizations. But so far, all we've heard is cosmic silence. And this brings the whole cosmic question right back home, because the Kardashev scale isn't just a cool way to classify potential aliens, it's a roadmap and maybe even a warning for us. The good news? Some scientists estimate that if we keep up our technological growth, humanity could reach Type I status in just 100 to 200 years. On a cosmic timescale, that is the blink of an eye. To get there, we're going to need some major breakthroughs. Finally harnessing the power of fusion, creating a truly global and renewable energy grid, developing advanced AI to manage it all, and of course, becoming a multiplanetary species. But, and this is a huge but, technology alone won't get us there. You see, the greatest test for any Type 0 civilization is whether it can survive its own adolescence. We have to overcome our self-destructive tendencies, things like war, resource conflicts, and climate change, or we risk failing the test completely.
And that really is the ultimate takeaway here. This scale, it's a mirror. It forces us to ask what kind of future we're actually building, and whether we have the collective wisdom to match our growing technological power. So I'll leave you with this question. Will we make the leap, or will we remain a Type 0 civilization forever, just a fleeting whisper in the cosmic dark? The choice, right now, is ours.